Hi, I'm Erin and this is OurCraftTable, and today I'm going to make a Snowball Luminary. So this is something that's really simple to make. You just need a little bit of epsom salt, some Mod Podge, and a little container. And I already made one, and this is how it turned out. It's not completely dry yet. So there are like a couple of little streaks on there of the glue, but it is gonna dry clear. And some of the salt is kind of falling off of it a little bit because it's not totally dry yet. But I really like the way that it turned out. So let me show you how I did it. So it's really easy to do. You just take your little glass bowl. This is something that I got at the dollar store. I've seen similar things at Walmart, Michael's. They're never very expensive, but just get a little glass container. It would probably work on plastic as well, but I don't know. I'm not trying that, but all you have to do is just sponge on some of the Mod Podge. Try to get it as even as possible because you don't want to have any big gloopy parts on there where it's, you know, just too thick and it's not going to dry evenly. So just keep putting a nice even sort of medium layer. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. And just put that all the way around. Keep on working until you've gotten it all over the bowl. And you really don't have to use a lot of Mod Podge at all. I'm actually kind of going back around to kind of pick up little spots where I might have had a little bit too much, and then just basically using that to paint the glue over the bowl. So you don't really have to use too much. You don't want, like I said, too light of a coating, but you don't want it to be too thick either. So as you go around, just kind of make sure that it's as even as possible. It looks pretty even to me. And so I just put a little bit of Epsom salt in a plate, and I'm not using very much at all, just like a little quick pour. Maybe that was too much, but we'll see. But it's not very much. And then I'm just gonna roll it around right here. So let's see, can you see? Let me move this out of the way so you can kind of see me rolling it around in there. And I just kind of start at the bottom. You kind of have to roll it and tap it so that you don't miss any spots. But of course, if you see a spot that you missed, all you have to do is just go back and go over it. Kind of try to keep the salt even. Last time I left a little spot free of glue so that I'd have a place to put my thumb, and I didn't do it this time. Definitely should have done that, but it's okay. I'll just do it anyway and get it like this, and then I'll just cover the little spot that I'm going to make with my thumb with more Mod Podge. So it's coming along now nicely. You can tell that it's starting to look kind of shimmery a little bit. And see, this is why I poured the Mod Podge out onto a paper plate, because I'm getting salt on the brush, so I don't want to dip into it and get salt in there. I don't know what that would do. I'm sure it's not good. So I'm just gonna do it like that, and then kind of sprinkle it on top. And right now I'm just kind of going over to see if there are any bare spots that I might have missed. Just kind of sprinkling it on top like snow. And the way this looks, according to different projects that I've seen online, is that it looks nice and icy right now because of the salt, and it's still fairly translucent, and it, you know, just looks really nice and sparkly. But in about a week or so, it will get more of a white color like snow, because all of the air, or not the air, all of the water is evaporating out of the glue and out of the salt, so it becomes sort of white and kind of, I think, kind of crusty looking, actually, kind of like maybe like older snow, or, you know, just like nice pretty crisp white snow. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. I think it looks really beautiful right now, but I think it's gonna look pretty cool in a week or so when it's all dried and looks, you know, looks a little bit different. But I think I got every place. Is that one little spot right there? I think I got everything. So I'm just kind of tapping it off, and I put some craft paper down here so that I could kind of rub the salt off on the bottom in case I got any on there, and, you know, make a nice flat surface for it. But that's pretty much it. So that has to dry for I think overnight. This one hasn't dried quite yet, and I made this one maybe an hour or two ago, but it's definitely getting there. So you know, it's getting to the point where, you know, I can handle it, and it's not, you know, getting messed up too much or anything. But tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to seal it with another layer of the Mod Podge. You could also just use like a clear sealant. I just don't want to do all of that because I'm lazy and I don't feel like going outside and spraying stuff like that, or going to the store to buy it. So I'm just going to put another layer of the Mod Podge on top of it just to seal it. And the thing is that if it turns out that for whatever reason you don't really like it, the salt is water soluble, and so is the Mod Podge. So if you don't like it, you can always rinse it off and you'll have your clean glass vase back. But I think it looks pretty. I don't think that I'm going to be rinsing this off. I definitely am going to display this because it looks, like I said, so nice and icy and really, really pretty, really shimmery. And the true test, I'm going to put them both over here, and I'm going to get my trusty flameless candles, put those in there, and then let me back this up just a little bit so you guys can see. That looks really pretty, and looks really nice just from right here too. So I'm going to turn off the lights, and let's see what it looks like with the lights off. Oh wow, it looks really pretty and crystally with the lights off. You can really tell that it's supposed to look icy like a snowball. I love it. It looks so pretty. So that's it for this tutorial. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. I really appreciate that you have been watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.